All right, beautiful people. We're going to continue with the pretest number 1. I would like to go over the remainder of it so that way you have some reference to when you're studying. Now, I do want to mention as a disclaimer, if I make any mistakes, I am human, so please be gentle with me. And then also, if you do catch a mistake, please let me know either in the comment section or in the, or just let me know in class that there has been a mistake so I can address it. If you hear a loud bell, I apologize in advance. Let's go ahead and get started. Number 3 is saying 4n plus 7n to the 4th minus 6 minus 4n squared. The way I like to address these problems is I like to, we're adding here, so we're combining like terms with addition. So I like to underline things that are like terms. For example, 4n and n are like terms. 7n to the 4th, 6n to the 4th, and 3n to the 4th. I have negative 6, I have negative 6, and then I have a negative 4n squared, and it looks like I did leave out a plus 2, so plus 2. And on a test or something like this, could be a method you choose to use, is to circle, underline, put squiggly lines, whatever you'd like to visually differentiate between each term, so that way you know which ones are the same. So I'm going to combine my n to the 4ths first, so I have 7n to the 4th, plus I have a positive n to the 6n to the 4th. So I got that one, and then I got positive 3n to the 4th. Then we have, I'm just group them together. You don't have to. This is just for me to know that these are all like terms. Then I have my n squared. So I have a minus 4n squared. And I do believe that was the only one. And I know this because here's my square rectangle, and I don't have any more rectangles here. So that's on its own. And then, I have 4n. I have an n. Looks like that took care of it. And then the rest of them are just numbers. So I have a negative 6, and then I have a positive 2, and again, one more time, a negative 6. So again, we're just adding the quantity of these. So I have 7 plus 6, 13, 14, 15, 16, and to the 4th. I have a minus 4n squared. I have a plus 5n. And then minus 6, that's negative 12, plus 2, that's a negative 10. And this is our final answer. Okay, we're going to move on to number 4. Now, number 4 is different. Okay, be careful. These minuses will trip you up. They're there to make your life complicated. So, the way to deal with them is distribute. Distribute that negative first. It's like having a negative 1 out in front. Distribute that negative first before you do anything, so that way you know what you really have. So I have 6x to the 4th minus 8v. Oh, I said x. That should be a v. Let's see if I can save it. There you go. 6v to the 4th minus 8v cubed. I put a parentheses here. There shouldn't be a parentheses, so let me get rid of that. Let me start over because that one looks messy and it's giving me anxiety. So I'm going to restart. I'm just going to copy this one down. Now I'm going to distribute, okay? Distribute, and I'm actually going to leave out this parenthesis here because we're no longer separating these. We're going to combine them, and I'm dealing with my minus already. So I have a minus 8v to the 4th minus, oh, remember, distribute. I almost made a mistake. Plus 2 plus 8v, and again, minus 6v cubed minus 3. And I'm going to do the same method that I did on the problem before. Now that I have distributed my negative, in that I'm going to underline, highlight, box. So I have my v to the 4th. Here's another v to the 4th. Now here's something I want to address is you always grab the sign with it. Notice how I'm not just grabbing 8v to the fourth, I'm also grabbing that negative in front of it because that's gonna matter. Then I have my, let's do squigglies here, cubed, make sure you're grabbing that sign. Do I have any squares? Nope. I have a 3v, I have an 8v, again grab the sign with it, and then I have my numbers, -4. Okay, I'm going to combine them. So 6, again, I keep saying x, it's a v, 6v to the fourth. What else do I have? I have -8v to the fourth. That one's done, and then that's it. Then I have, and then I always put plus here, and then I have -8v cubed. Do I have any more cubes? Yes, -6v cubed. Then we have 3v and 8v. And then left over, I have a -4 and a -3. So again, I'm going to combine them. 6 minus 8 is -2v to the fourth. Negative v cubed minus, so that we're adding, so that's 12, 13, 14 negative v cubed. 8, 9, 10, 11, that's positive 11v, and this is -7. Okay, so again, I'm just kind of verifying, checking my answers with the answer key, making sure that everything's good. Now this one here tells me that something went wrong. This one, I did forget my +2, so I'm gonna save my answer by saying there's a +2 here. So then this should be -7 plus 2, that's -5. So this is your final answer. Really easy to kind of mix up, well, not mix up, but forget numbers or variables here, so just be careful. Okay, we're going to move on to number 5. I'm going to scooch this up just a little bit. Now this one here is find each product. We are going to multiply. It is your choice which method you'd like to use. If you like FOIL, use FOIL. If you like the box method, use the box method. I choose the box method. I didn't always. In the beginning, I did like FOIL. That was my go-to, but just recently, I really picked up box method. I think it organizes everything really well. So I'm going to choose box method. When you're doing the box method, you're writing each term. It doesn't matter which one's on top, which one's on the side. Because of my limited space, I'm choosing the shorter one to be on the side and the longer one to be on top. So write each term, leave some space between it. And then same thing here, we're writing each term, leave some space between it. Again, the sign, plus or minus, goes with it. 7 times 3, we're again multiplying. 7 times 3 is 21. M times m squared is m cubed. 7 times 8. And as of right now, I will be honest, I have no idea what that is. So I'm going to whip out that calculator. So 7 times 8 is 56, but we have a negative, so -56m squared. And that is 21m. I have a lot of 21s here. 21m squared. Again, 7 and 8, I already know that. So that's going to be -56m. And then again, 21. So combine like terms. So we have, give me a second here. Okay, so we have 21m cubed. These two combined, -56m squared and 21m squared, is -35m squared. Again, similar numbers, so -35m plus 21. Again, I'm just going to double check, make sure everything's good, and that is your final answer for this one. All right, I'm going to pause the video for right now. We're going to move on to the back side. So we will continue in part 3. We're going to continue in part